Hello, people. Thank you for joining me in another video. This video is a little somewhat different topic. It's about when you get your hopes up. In life, what I've learned is not to get too excited, not to depend on people too much, because people are people. People are humans and stuff happen. Because I've been let down by so many people, disappointment, I've learned not to get too excited. For example, let's say a manager come up to me and be like, hey, you know what? We're going to give you we're thinking about giving you a promotion. Now, what will some people do? Go online, I'm getting a promotion, I'm getting the job, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. And then stuff happen where you don't get it. What happened? You get heartbroken. You get hurt. Celebrating too early. Kind of remind me, I've seen these clips where a football player will run toward the end for a touchdown, and he let the ball go too early, and it's not a touchdown. He let a lot of people down because he celebrated too early. Instead of waiting for it to be confirmed, instead of, he just be like, oh, touchdown, and then, not a touchdown. And there are some situation where the other team, even with 1 second, ends up winning the game. So, as you guys know, I have 2 boys. One of them actually about to be 14. Wow. And the other one is 12. So my 14-year-old, he have a Nintendo Switch. Light, not the one with the remote where you can take them off. It's like a Nintendo Switch. And the past few days, he's been so determined. Like the screen was cracked, and he was trying to find ways. He was so determined. He was trying to find ways to hook it up to maybe the laptop, hook it up to the TV. I myself even went online trying to do all type of research, and they was like, nah, the only thing you can do is get it fixed. So I was like, all right, we're gonna get it fixed. He said, yeah, I call it around. Some people talking about $80, $100. So I called some people around $100. So I was like, all right, buddy, let's go get it fixed. So we drop it off. And the gentleman there said, all right, it's gonna be about a week. And he's just so happy, so excited. A week later, come back. We go over there, and he just so excited. And I was like, don't be too excited. I understand you're excited, but don't be excited, because we don't know if it's really. It's like him getting let down, breaking my heart. So I went over there, and the gentleman was like, we went over there around 4 o'clock. The gentleman was like, come back later. And then, 7 o'clock, I was like, man, they closed right now. Let's just come back tomorrow. So tomorrow, while he's in school, the next day, I'm just, I'm working. And I was like, all right, he's come 12 o'clock. I was like, let me go get it myself. That way, if it's not ready, he won't be fixed the disappointment. I faced it for him. So I went over there, and then, cause I told him, I was like, yo, can y'all just call me when it's ready? But they didn't do that. So I was like, all right, let me just go over there. So I went over there, and he was like, yep, we got it. So I was like, thank you, God, thank you, God. So I paid him the $150. Excuse me. And then a few hours later, school out, went to the bus stop, pick him up, and then he didn't mention it. He was playing with his brother. So I was shot on the side of the corridor, and I handed it to him. He was like, yes, all my data was there, cause he ain't nothing. I even offered him. I was like, yo, can I just buy you a new Switch? He was like, no, because I have a lot of data. I'm playing this game. Okay. So we got it fixed. So he was just so happy. He was like, thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. I would have paid $1,000 for that Switch. Just to see how humble and how determined and how excited he was. Like, it was very priceless. And I told him the night before, I was like, buddy, in life, I understand you're excited about the Switch, but sometimes you just can't be too excited about stuff too early, because you are just opening up yourself up for failure, because stuff happen, mistakes happen, and people will hurt you. But he got his Switch. And then his brother actually made a joke. His brother was like, yeah, I got my Switch back. It was the end of the world. I was like, hey, behave. He was like, thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. I was like, no problem. They're great kids. They don't ask for much. I actually told him while he was leaving, because I only have him a few days a week. I was like, I'm proud of you. Then he was trying to test me. He was like, how proud are you of me? I was like, then I just paid $150 to pay your to fix your Switch, Plus you got your money. Plus you got money in your Apple Pay. Plus you just went to Panda Express. I'm like, yo, what else do you want from me? He was like, all right. Amazing. So what does that have to do with you? The message, I already said it. Don't get your hopes up. If somebody said, hey, tomorrow I'm going to give you a new car, or heck, I'm going to give you a car tomorrow, you're happy, you're excited, just be like, okay, thank you. Don't celebrate too early. Because that person, something might happen where he cannot give you that car. Whether he gets sick, whether something, And then you just set up yourself for failure. We can apply that to relationship. You meet a girl, you all excited, you posting about her, you bragging about her, everything her. Especially if you're doing that so early, and then she wake up with you, now you are really hurt. Why? Because you celebrated too early. Alright, let me keep this one short. Till next video, guys, thank you so much as always for listening to me. Do not get your hopes up too fast in life, because that will lead up, or that may lead up to disappointments.